hold on tight. I don't live far from here. It's just on the other side of this cornfield over here. So, hang on. I'll be there. We'll be there in a little bit. Thanks for coming out so late, Chuck. You're the first person I could think of to call.
How'd this happen, you know?
I don't know. I just found him wandering around like this here, and that was it.
Let's get him into town. Checked out. Yeah, I'll get him right back here as soon as I can. Karen, we need to use the pool.
What's going on?
Do you freely confess that you are a sinner and confess of your sins? I take that as a yes. Do you trust Jesus? Are you a sinner? Take that as a yes. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, I baptize you.
So he took a pretty good shot to the head. So you guys are gonna have to watch him pretty close tonight, okay?
Yeah, now, is this type of amnesia, is this common?
It's fairly uncommon for this kind. He doesn't appear to remember anything. So that's gonna be the biggest concern that I would have. You know, it could be hours, it could be days, it could be months, it could be years. There's no set time or date that I can tell you he's gonna remember things. First thing you need to do is get a neck brace for his neck. I have no way to check his C-spine, his neck out, for any fractures, any swelling, so you need to get that on.
Hey. Time to get up. I thought you was goner there for a while. We need to get up and go see the mayor. Yeah, you think you can get up and go?
Then I got 5 boat motors. One's a Nissan, one's a Force. There's 2 game fishers, and there's a cruising carry, a smaller one. But I want $1,000 for all those. I'm selling those in a lot too. And then I also have an 18.
Play live.
Morning.
Howdy. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. And you are.
That's just it. I don't know who he is. He don't know anything. Don't remember his name or nothing like that.
How'd you stumble across him?
Well, he must have come out of my cornfield, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. When I took him home there, my son's about the same size he is, and he had some older clothes there that we thought he could fit into, and we just let him wear a pair of those.
What was he wearing when you found him? His birthday suit?
Well, yeah. No, he had something a little more. This is what he had on. You must tell me what you make of.
That is freaking weird, man. Now, wait a minute here. Walker, where am I?
I guess I kind of overlooked that. I didn't really see it. I mean, it just, like I said, I was more worried about getting him some help.
Listen, young man, why don't you head into my little waiting room in there, if you would, please. There's some sodies in the refrigerator and maybe an iced tea or two in there. So just make yourself at home. You look like you're a little parched. I don't know what there is to this, but I was just reading the paper this morning about the Space Shuttle Olympia explosion. It says right here, all 7 of these people died.
Yeah?
This last one here, does he look familiar to you?
Yeah, looks a little familiar there, I guess. I mean, it's kind of...
Lists him as deceased and lists him as Dennis Walker. I believe that this Dennis Walker is in the jungle room having a beverage right this very minute. I think we have a serious situation on our hands here at Clayton Lane. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to find out. Young man, why don't you come back on in here, can you? Take your time. Don't hurry or nothing. You look like you're hurting. Listen, here's what we're going to do. If it was all right with you, I think he should go back to your house and stay out there, and you should take care of him and get this poor boy on the mend. I really think there's something fishy going on here. And the good people of this community appointed me to take care of him. And you're in this community, so we're going to take care of you too. Whatever it takes, we're going to take care of you, Dennis. Does that sound all right to you? How about you, Clayton? Does that sound
Sounds
right?
good to me. At least I know what to call him now or to go by, so...
That's right. You be strong.
Yeah. Thanks, Skip.
I'll do what I can do. You need some help there? You gonna make it all right?
I think we can handle it.
You can get another chair.
Okay.
All right, you take care now.
Morning, Skip. No, I was awake.
Hey, can you skedaddle right down here right away? I think we got ourselves a little situation here.
All right. All right, yeah. I'll see you in a minute. I'll be there soon. All right, bye.
For being on. We appreciate your buying, selling, and trading with us. And let's do a
Morning, Skip.
Michael, who's in Enfield.
Morning, Mason. Where you been?
I was sleeping.
You're always sleeping.
All right, well, what's going on? Why'd you wake me up so early in the morning?
This is big. This is huge. I've never seen anything this big before in my life. I can't believe it's happening right here. I'm reading the paper this morning, as I do every morning, an article about the Space Shuttle Olympia blowing up last night that everybody's heard about.
Yeah.
Shows all 7 of these people, deader than doornail. I just put the paper down. In through my door walks Clayton Lang. And he's got a fellow with him who has no memory, has no idea what's going on. And they show me out of a bag, they show me an astronaut suit that looks just like this one, with the last name Walker on it.
You think that could be the astronaut?
I think it's one and the same. And I think this is a huge, huge deal. I'm pretty sure the government's involved in this. And I'm sure there is something stinky afoot right here. This could easily be a big conspiracy. All right, here's what we'll do. We got good people in Hillville, and we're going to tell them what's going on. But what we need to do is we need to make this fella into a fine, upstanding member of our community. We need to make him one of us. The good people of Hillville will stand by us, and they'll help us hide him. I know they will.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Amen. Amen. Please be seated. Before you leave today and on your journey towards our coffee and donuts, we'd like to take a moment here. We have a matter of urgency. We have a friend with us today, Dennis Walker. Could you come up and I'll introduce you to the congregation. Dennis is an astronaut we found on the Lang property, pretty busted up. We feel he's a part of a government conspiracy and we're here to protect him. In return for our help, Dennis would like to do any odd jobs he could possibly do for the community around town. If anybody has anything that Dennis is able to do, please contact the Langs and they'll get in touch with him. Yes, John.
Dennis, You think you're able to drive a farm tractor, possibly?
Well, John, I think he flew a space shuttle. I think he can figure out how to work a tractor.
Do you think he could do any good with my computer?
I don't know. I can give it a look, but I'm not really sure how it can help.
I'll get in touch with the line.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks for being here today. Thanks. Thanks for coming.
We got some lawnmowers for you.
A little fawn come out of the grass and laid down here, and we found him, so we picked him up and brought him home with us, and the kids kind of made a pet with him. But I've always got to deal with it when we bring animals home that we're not going to cage them up. They're going to be set free, so if they stay around, they stay around. And Bucky just happened to be one that we raised for 4 or 5 months, and so I guess it's kind of the same way with you. When I found you, we bring you home, kind of nursed you back to health a little bit, and
we feed you.
feed you, and in return you help us out. It's just kind of a miracle for both of us.
Houston, slightly less than 1 minute to ignition, and everything is go.
Dennis. Hey, Dennis. I'm going to go to work. Could you go to town and get me some molasses and some pencils? I laid some money up on the counter, and Clayton's going to be around sometime today. You know how to get to town, right? Okay, have a good day.
Clayton? Judy?
Hey, Crystal, it's Mason. Just calling to see how things are going. I haven't heard from you in a couple days. I've been pretty busy myself, but it sure would be nice to talk to you. I hope you're doing well, and call me when you can. Try me. I mean, you might not get me, but try me. Leave a message if you don't get me, all right? Okay, bye. Damn it, Crystal. I wish you'd just answer the phone sometimes. I know that it rings. I mean, it rings when I call you. Listen, I don't know what's going on with us. I've been trying to reach you for the past week. I gotta come all the way out of town just to get service, just to call you. I mean, you could have the decency to at least call back and leave me a message. I just wish you would return the favor and call me back, tell me how you're doing, or tell me what the hell's going on with us. I mean, I know it's a long-distance relationship, but it takes two to make it work. Call me back, Crystal.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you have molasses?
No, we don't. You'll have to go to the market, and they're closed today.
Okay, thank you.
64, 65, 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Somehow we were all created. I mean, there was a plan. Someone had a plan.
Maybe it's God's will that you survived the crash, and you have a purpose, in this world that you need to serve.
Right.
That God has prearranged for you.
I think there's definite room there to believe in the Lord, that He's got a path for you. And I think you should find a good church to be in while you're looking for that.
Which would be our church. Give God a chance.
I do know one thing. I fell off a cliff when I was 15 years old. On the way down, 2 o'clock in the morning, my life flashed before me. I saw everything that had happened up until my 15-year-old life. But I remembered at the end of it, like a month earlier, where a pair of socks was that I was missing. They were in a pair of boots that I hadn't wore for a month. But you got to remember, to God, a second is like 1,000 years, or a minute to us is like 1,000 years to Him. So, at that last moment of your life, He could sit there and have a 2-hour conversation with you in that split second, then you're remembering everything.
Never thought of it that way before. But I would say your crashing here was some God's path for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you're supposed to end up here and be with all of us so we could help you.
So how do you feel about that, Dennis?
Dennis. How you faring?
Good?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Doing some laundry?
Yep, for Karen Johnson.
Oh, that's not mighty nice of you. She got you working too?
Yep, I just put it in. I got 45 minutes left.
Working for about just everybody in this town.
Yeah, a little bit.
What are you doing for 45 minutes? Just sitting there?
Just waiting.
You want to take a ride?
Sure.
I got my cruiser right around the corner.
Yeah.
Ah, let's go. Laundry, huh? Shit. Farming. They got you doing everything. I keep it in the cruiser because I'm, not always busy fighting crime. Well, enough of that. Why don't you give me a shot? Oh. You play something heavy?
I could play something heavy.
Let's hear it. Freeze! Don't move! Hands on the ground! I wish I could have music every time I pulled someone over. Ah, well. Suppose your laundry's almost done now. What do you say? Get back before that cycle finishes? It's good jamming with you, man. Hey, Skit, what you doing out here on your day off?
Hey, keep it down. I'm trying to be kind of conspicuous out here, you know what I mean?
What's going on?
You see that orange van over there? Have you ever seen that before?
No, not in this town.
I think it's part of our prop.
You think that could be like the government or the space people come after our fella?
That's exactly what I'm thinking, good buddy.
What should we do?
I think we should probably investigate.
Jump on in, we'll check it out. How you doing today, sir?
All right, what can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering what maybe you're doing with this outfit here in our town.
I'll just collecting weather information for local weather service.
Doesn't seem to be much weather around here. You sure you're in the right place?
I go where I'm needed.
Well, this here's the mayor of this town, and I don't know about you, but I don't think we really need him around here.
No, I don't think it's needed. I think you ought to just move on. Skedaddle on to town, out of town if you need to.
There's more weather out west, that way.
I can do that for
All right, well, you have a nice day.
you. You too, sir.
All right. Oh, yeah! Hey, right here. What the hell you doing out here?
Just passing time.
Passing time? I see you tear around the block. You just come out here to abandon territories and raise hell? This ain't your spot. You boys been drinking?
No, sir.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car! Hands on the hood. What's your name? What's your name?
Manny. Randall.
No, I ain't talking to you. What's your name?
Randall.
Randy? Randall? Go stand over there. In the dark.
I'm going.
Some big ass hands, Manny. You got big hands.
Not really.
Got a big mouth, too. Boys are in big trouble. You know that, right? Fucked up now. Come on. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Can I call my mom?
You can call your mom when we get where we're going. Watch your head. Feet in first.
Quit pushing.
You sit tight. You stay right there. You don't move. You ready to go downtown, boy?
How far are we going?
We're going way downtown.
We're downtown.
Well, welcome to my world, my man.
Whoa, slow down.
Slow down?
Hey, what are you doing? No, stop it.
I hope you learned your lesson, my man. I hope you learned it. All right, you be on your way. Have a good night. No more donuts, you hear?
Thanks for keeping us safe, Mr. White.
You guys just have a good night, all right? Be safe.
I gotta go so far out of town just to get a signal on my cell phone, you know? I end up driving on the wrong roads, not paying attention, and then before you know it...
Yeah, the bluffs kinda take out the signal sometimes.
Yeah.
To the cell phones. And the weather has something to do with it, too.
Hey, spaceman! Did you meet our resident astronaut yet?
I don't believe I have.
Hey, crash land over here, why don't you?
He doesn't look like he's in too good a shape.
Yeah, how you feeling, buddy?
I feel okay.
Good. What do you have? Milkshake?
I'll have a sure.
How do you like your
flavor?
milkshake?
Vanilla milkshake. No syrup, please.
Pardon me?
No syrup, please.
He remembers how he likes his milkshake, I guess. You gonna come out to the races tomorrow night?
Yeah, if someone can give me a ride out, I'll be there.
Yeah, you should come along, check it out. I mean, hey, if you wanna, you might even be able to ride along with me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the race?
In the race, yeah. I mean, I don't know, I go pretty fast. I don't think it's much like space travel, but it might be a bit of fun. I'm not technically allowed, but I don't see anything wrong with it, and I don't see why anyone else would. It goes pretty fast. I gotta be good at driving it, so I need practice. Might as well do it on the track rather than, when real life dictates. I'd rather be, ready to go when it's necessary. All right.
Might have a hard time with that. With only one hand.
Don't strain yourself. And Chris, here's
Thank
for
you.
both. Thank you.
Thank you.
I tell you, if I was an astronaut, I don't know what I'd do, but I'd show Crystal a thing or two. I'd be out of here so fast and get me the sweet talkingest, prettiest girl from the big city, come back here. Wow. What do you think of old Mason now, Crystal? Spaceman.
Well, I was going to tell you what happened. I went out last night, and I got hitched up. When I woke up this morning, should have seen what I had in bed with me.
Spaceman, come on! Time for liftoff!
Looked at me like a guy in Canada that commodity meat. He said, so this time we're way off yet. Got all alone. Thing was going just right. She jumped out of the car. She put her hand down her eye. She looked at me like a dime box them down out cheap. And she said, Did I ever tell you about my girlfriend, Crystal? Aw, she's the prettiest thing. Thing was sound like this. She did.
Are you Dennis?
Yeah.
Hey, in that cooler, grab me a beer and help me with this raft if you would, please. Hi, I'm David.
I'm Dennis.
Sorry I'm late. I was out at the lake. I'm only here for a couple of days a week. If you'd help me get this raft inside, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sure. Come on in. Just set the raft next to the wall if you would, please. Dennis, I want you to look at that quote up there. Remember it. We'll talk about it later. Follow me. Youth. David Jr., trick shots only. Dennis, hear me. You know, that trick shooting really wears a guy out. Really, by the looks of it, this floor could use some cleaning. I've got a Swiffer cleaner in the closet. If you'd do that for me, Dennis, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Do you want to play? No, just keep on sweet.
Hey, Dennis, grab me a beer. If you would, there's a button on the side. Cut the bubbles. I got something to tell you. Dennis, I'm a lawyer in Chicago. Life there is really fast paced. That's why David Jr. and I like to come here to Hillville, just to get away from it all. As you see, we don't have much here. It's just David Jr., myself, and my beer. You know, life is like a bottle of wine. You should savor every drop. In my wallet, I got a 20. Go ahead and grab it. Behind it are 4 ones. Those are yours. Thanks for your help. Hey, would you turn the bubbles back on your way out, please?
But you want no wrong.
Darling, please, darling, oh, I love you. Yes, I love you. Darling, please come back home. I'm going, and I will today. If you don't see me anymore, meet me on Judgment Day.
An infection right now with their feet, so took them to the vet and they have to have some pills to get rid of it. So how are you feeling? Any better?
My shoulder and neck are still pretty sore. And I still haven't remembered anything, but the headaches have kind of gone away a little bit at least.
That's good.
I mean, I remembered some specific things, but nothing about who I am. I remember getting hit in the face with the ball on Halloween. And I remember a house at 781 Valley View Avenue. But somehow I know it wasn't mine. Is getting my memory back something that I can pray for?
I don't see why it wouldn't be. You can just put it on your prayer list. Miracles happen all the time, you know.
God? God? I'd like to have my memory back, if you could do that. Amen.
That scrubs that tree. Don't knock the curtains down, guys.
Nebraska City, Shenandoah, Clarinda, Tarkio. In Missouri, that's where the bulk of the severe weather is going to be for this evening. Right in town, clouds.
Do astronauts make a lot of money when they go up into outer space?
Probably. I think there's probably a really nice house for me wherever I came from. That's empty now. But I don't know, I can't remember, pretty much can't remember anything.
Since you don't know a lot, you probably should go to a library. They have a lot of books about astronauts.
In Missouri, that's where the bulk of the severe weather is going to be.
Because this time of year, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, the weather could change and never get back in there for a long time. So, yeah, to answer your question, if the weather gets bad, we run as long as we can.
No, thank you.
No. Yeah, and then if we're hauling to the elevator and the bin at the same time, then we need probably a couple more drivers for the trucks just to help out around.
So what do you think you'll have me doing when that time comes?
No, I think we'll probably let you run one of the grain carts. That's kind of a a good one to get broke in on, because it basically you just have to follow the combine and just drive a straight along beside the combine when we're going through the field.
It's harder than you think.
Really? Have you ever done it?
Yeah, but I make them stop. Hello? Just a moment. Dennis? You have a telephone call.
Hello?
Hi, Dennis. This is Rose at the library. I was doing some research, and I came across an old article about an astronaut named Dennis Walker. I'd be glad to make a copy if you want to come down and pick it up.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Dennis.
Hi, how are you?
This is the article that I found, and it mentions a Dennis Walker that lived in Fremont County. You think this would be helpful to you?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, you can have it. I made a copy for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Hey, Dennis, what's up?
Hey. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Good morning.
Are you Daniel Walker?
I sure am.
Is your brother Dennis Walker?
Yeah?
I'm very sorry to inform you that your brother's shuttle burnt up upon re-entry this morning. These are his personal effects. Very sorry for your loss.
actually, though, do you gain or lose?
I don't think so.
I would think you would actually take weight off of your body. Because
Yeah,
you're
well,
not
we
eating
lose
very
weight because we're
much.
just eating that,
That's what I'm
dried
saying,
powder
yeah.
food, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, not much fat in that stuff.
All sounds very interesting, but I have a few errands to run, so you'll excuse me.
Sure.
So nice.
Sure. It was great to talk to you.
It was great.
Good game, Mason. We'll play again soon.
Did you scratch on the 8-ball?
Gotta win somehow.
Yep.
Hey, Dennis, I heard you talking with Willie there. Telling her all those space stories you must have just remembered, huh? Why didn't you come tell me about that?
Mason, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Do you have a minute? Bored?
Yeah.
Mason, I'm about to tell you something you can't tell anybody.
Alright.
I'm not an astronaut.
Hey, I'm not that offended that you didn't tell me first.
No,
you
no,
could
no.
tell Willie. She listened
Mason,
to everything.
Mason, I'm not an astronaut. I live on a farm about an hour drive from here. I crashed a space shuttle, right? It was a crop duster airplane. I went out and found the wreck.
But wait a minute. What about the spacesuit and the newspaper article with your picture in it that I saw?
Mason, that was my brother, Dennis. My brother, Dennis, was an astronaut who died in that space shuttle accident. I got a hold of his suit, got a bottle of whiskey, I went up in the plane, crashed into Clayton's field. There's no conspiracy. People put the pieces together, thought it was him.
So, I'm not really friends with an astronaut, I guess. What's your name, anyways?
Daniel Walker.
It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
They will put you out of the Segnos. Yes, the time is coming that whoever kills you will think he offers God service. Jesus answered and said to him, "What I am doing you do not understand now, but you will know after this." Jesus said to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Jesus said to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Jesus said to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Jesus said to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes through the Father except through me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me."
Hey, Crystal, it's Mason. I'm just calling to leave you a message. Listen, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I think it's time for me to move on. I really, really enjoyed spending time with you, and you're just about the best gal I ever met, but things just aren't working out the way things are working, so I'm gonna move on. Feel free to give me a call if you like, but you don't have to. All right, Crystal. Take care, darling. Bye.
I'm getting too old for this. Is them nails far enough apart where we can get that in, or?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you like this kind of work?
I like it a lot better now that my shoulder's healed.
I'm kind of looking forward to taking the combine out tomorrow. See what kind of crops we got out there.
What's next around here?
Yep, I guess we can start on the other side and do the same thing and get in as much as we can get done before we can start tomorrow.
Sounds good. Mason, it's Daniel. I need you to meet me out at the T in the road at the end of the Lang's property in about 30 minutes. Yep. Can you take me as far as the county line? Sure.